Hey, this is the boat doctor down here at the bay. Gonna rain maybe. Well, anyway, I'm gonna do what I can on this today. I take this off, but I never undo this one. When I'm putting it in, you got a flat floor in the trailer wires. You got a 2-inch ball flat, that's good. Safety chains are crossed, that's what you want. I got my rope on here, so I'm gonna leave that until I get the boat into the water. Galvanized trailer, got my bumpers on it. Now I see, you notice I have the bumpers. You got a rub rail right here. Just be careful. Yeah, I see, but they did it already. Right here, this trailer's really, and I think they're tapped out on the bunks, because that's pretty close. If they could raise them bunks up so that misses, because I can see a chip right there. That's what I was going to say. Now, if you get this too far into the water, that can happen, because the boat would come on over when you're trying to load it. So you better be careful. Get some load guides or something. 5 lugs, gear bath, or buddy bearings. Now these here, when you pull these off, you can feel the suction, right? Now this has been greased, but when you grease these, now you don't have to do it all the time. Let's say you're going on a trip. When you pump this, when this center just moves, quit. Don't keep pumping. Then when you put these things back on, push in on these like this. Like, make sure it caves in when you push this on, because if you don't do it, you'll lose your center cap, because now what it's going to do is fill up with air and lock that in. You got 50-pound tire pressure on these Rain Airs. They're radial tires. They're I can't remember what size they are. I think they're 185 215s or something. 215 75 R14s. You got Lee springs on here. But see, I put my bumpers, get it ready to go. Like, I checked the keys, I put like 20 gallons of non-ethanol in it, got my rope on it, I took the tie downs off. This is just short distance, like 40 miles and under, because that way when I get in here, I can just back her in. I typically can get in before anybody else. You got your element plus a 1 kilowatt transducer, Raymarine Doppler. Good units for a single unit. I like, you know, Ray's pretty good. They're a little slow, but I mean, they're good. As far as if you're going to run one multi-screens, then they get a little bit more time consuming for me. Anyway, I got C-Star hydraulic steering, got the VMAX 115. You got a 15x15 aluminum. Stick with the aluminum, you get more vibration with the stainless. And if you burr or chip, if you took a piece off of stainless, you're done. It just shattered your gear case. There's your freshwater flushes right here. Inline 4 cylinders, these will turn 6,300. And the VMAXs turn in about 2,200 when your horsepower kicks in. Well, most of them are 38 to 4,400. You got a T99 power tilt, remote, high thrust. That's your 1 kilowatt transducer. You got power trim on that. And then you got, I got to prime these still, but I can do that later. I got a little rock chip there and one little scratch there. Just tip, that stuff can be just touched up. And then you got some right here, blacks. I know my car, I just got a brand new car, and it just, every little thing shows, but it's pretty. You got good cleats. You got your Raymarine GT150. That's your antenna. That's good because it's a flush mount. That gives you an external antenna. So we'll step on the inside, pole holders, cup holders, tackle holders, anchor light. And you'll have to use that one because you got the radar up there, your battery switch right here. Then you go like this, you turn that on, your primer bulb's right here. This is the main breaker. And then you got just a fish box, yep, right there with the drain plug in it. And your batteries are right here. And then you go up under here, it's got a battery charger, there's the plug. And then I want to make sure they turn the juice on, the fuel. Yeah, that's that blue switch right back there. And if they didn't, you would have had to go through that inspection cap that's right up on top there. And you can turn your water on that way too for your wash down. See that little blue valve? Go through the inspection cap, which is right there. Wash down hose. Yeah, that's what I figured. That would have leaked. They need to make sure that clips up. And don't travel with these tops you know, long distance. Even got towels on here. You forgot a silicone, USB ports, 12 volt. Got his Ray, like probably a 12-inch. Got a Fusion stereo, speakers for VHF. You got to get a little cleaner here though. You know, get that yellow stuff off. There's the speakers. You can mount a seat there if you wanted to. Got a compass. Window going up. See if they fix this. No, they need us. Whoa. Hey.